All right, so in lesson 26, we're going to look at a couple of special situations here. I did tell you a couple of lessons ago that systems of equations only have one solution. Actually, that's not entirely true. Some systems of equations have no solutions, and some system of equations have infinite solutions. So let's figure out what's going on there. So here we have a system that we're being asked to solve by graphing. Pause the video, go ahead and graph these two lines, see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and graphed the two lines. The first line has a slope of 2/3, starting from a y-intercept of 0, 4. And then the red line, the second equation, had a y-intercept of 0, -3, and then had a slope of 4/6. And this is the picture that we should have ended up with. What do you notice about the slopes of the line? Okay, so the first line had a slope of 2/3, and the second line had a slope of 4/6. If you put 4/6 in your calculator, you're actually going to find out that those are the same. 4/6 reduces to 2/3. So the slopes are the same. The y-intercepts are obviously different. We've got this one has a y-intercept of 0, 4. This one has a y-intercept of 0, -3. So they are different. So same slope, different y-intercept. So the last question says, what is the solution to the system? Well, the solution, as we now know, is where the lines intersect. These lines do not intersect. So there is no solution. So there is no solution here. No solution. So same slopes, the same slope, different y-intercept. There's no solution. And by the way, this has a special name. I'm sure you knew this already, but these are parallel lines, which means they are never going to intersect. Okay, let's take a look at another scenario. So here we have a second scenario. Pause the video and go ahead and graph these two lines. All right, so I went ahead and graphed these, and hopefully you have the same thing I do. One thing is when I went to, let's just talk about this for a second. This equation is in standard form. And so I started to do the x and y intercepts like we normally would, and I noticed that my x-intercept was not a very nice number. And so I scratched that and I went back and I just manipulated the equation to get it in y equals mx plus b form. And that's actually kind of important here because we're going to be using some information that is seen a little bit more clearly by leaving it in this y equals mx plus b form. So let's talk about it. Anyways, back to our lines. I hope you noticed that the lines were exactly the same. I have these slightly apart just so that you can see both colors, but in reality, these were the exact same line. So what do we notice about the slopes of the line? So this is what I was talking about. It was kind of helpful to leave them both in y equals mx plus b form. What we notice is that the slope of the top equation is 3. The slope of the bottom bottom equation is 3. So the slopes are actually the same. The slopes are the same. The y-intercepts, however, which is the next question on the page, are they the same or different? Well, this one has a y-intercept of 2. This one also has a y-intercept of 2. So the y-intercepts are also the same. And so what is the solution to the system? Well, remember that when we're looking for the solution to the system, we're looking for where the two lines intersect. These are the exact same lines. So that means there's actually infinite solutions, because they coincide everywhere. And that's because they are the same line. So on the front, we had parallel lines that never cross. That was no solution. And on the back, we have the same line. That's infinite solutions. Okay, so let's wrap this up. If we have different slopes, then we are going to have one unique solution. Doesn't matter about the y-intercept, because if the slopes are different, we have one unique solution. If we have the same slope but different y-intercepts, we have no solution because we have, those would be parallel lines. Those would be parallel lines. And if we have the same slope and the same y-intercept, we have infinite solutions because those are the same line. And that's that.